everyone, how are you doing? If you connect live, comment. I would love to see you connecting, and I would love to see you commenting. Thank you for people that are connecting and commenting. Thank you so much. It's a couple minutes after 6, and I'm sorry I'm so late today on the live. Maybe you were looking for something about 4 or 5 p.m. like typically, but it's such a nice weather outside, and I decided to do some gardening today. There's so much to do, but partially it's done. And today I picked the topic about calories, which I probably will be going back to that topic sometime in the future, but just the basic information, basic like overview, I would say, because I am not a mathematician. I never counted calories, and if I ever did, which I don't remember, I probably didn't do a good job, and the way I took care of myself wasn't completely taking a look at the calories at all, never. So before I jump into the topic, I want to remind you that we have Zoom on Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday, about mocktail, cocktail for Memorial Day that it's coming. So there will be tons of parties and drinking. But we would love to share with you some mocktails and cocktails that are alcohol-free. And I will mention about alcohol and calories in a second. So that Zoom is happening on Wednesday, 7:30 Central. Hop on, check it out. Let me know if you wanna be on that Zoom. I will just share the link with you, or I will share Zoom information with you. And this way you can learn some drinks without alcohol. If you hear snoring, that's my Bella. I just woke her up to tell her sleep without snoring, and she started back again. So I'm sorry for her snoring. The other one is not snoring, but those two, they have a high life. They are sleeping on those couches and they are having amazing life. So going back to the topic, because traditionally what we know and what was pretty much probably told to us or somehow taught, that calories in, calories out, that's pretty much the like the history of a diet. And what do you know already if you are listening to me? Diets don't work. That's it, period. There's so many different diets, and how many you tried. You tell me if you ever stick with one for life. So diets are for a season, for a time. The stronger, the better. And then we are not sticking with this because it's just not a lifestyle. Something that is a lifestyle that you can keep it going. It's going to be your style of eating. And I'm not saying it has to be healthy, because everybody has some kind of diet. Everybody has some kind of lifestyle. If you open your fridge, that's your lifestyle. If you look into your cart and while you are shopping, that's your lifestyle. So everything starts with your list for shopping, decision what you're gonna buy, your cart, your cooking. It's your lifestyle. And like, we have a crisis about obesity. So it's globally. It's not like one country or like one continent. It's globally. It's everywhere. And that calories in, calories out was taught to us and told to us many years ago. So how does it work? Is it even working, since we have so much pandemic about obesity? That's the truth. We have the pandemic about the weight that people are facing right now. So what is the role for calories that really that we are taking in consideration for weight loss? Is it any consideration? Is it any, they have anything in play? If that wisdom, calories in, calories out, doesn't work, what is working? That's a good question, I can tell you. And understanding for weight loss, it's like I said, it's epidemic overall globally. So how the calories in and calories out contributed, and that's huge. So I don't know if you ever heard my story, but I never counted calories. I am very bad in math, terribly bad. And if I would ever have to weight the food I eat or calculate anything on a paper, what I'm going to eat and how much I'm gonna eat, I don't know how this will end. I have no idea, because I am terrible in math, and that's no joke. So when I learned, maybe first, what I realized, what I was in my weight, in my health, with my energy, with my pain, and everything that I had 9, 12 years ago, when I realized it has to end, I'm done, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, I found, or maybe better, it found me, honest to goodness, it found me, the holistic approach. I just, met people, I don't know, just they got into my life, everything happens for a reason. And the same thing was with me. So when I decided to start taking care of myself, honest to goodness, that was a holistic approach. And this is what I do until now. And I'm not planning to change that. That's going to be forever. And I found which nutrition works for me, which doesn't. And this is what I'm doing with anyone that is coming my way and that is wanting to work with me and wanting to get healthy or lose weight. I have one rule. Anybody that is working with me is going to be healthy. That's one. Because weight will take care of its own if you are taking care of your health. And that's really important. And that's really number one. So let me give you a couple ideas for calories. Because calories are the energy supply for our body. So we can get that energy from food. And we need that, obvious, no doubt. We all know that. But the source of calories differs. So there's not like you have 5 calories on something and 5 calories on something else. It's not the same 5 calories. I can tell you this. And probably I will talk about that sometime in the future to explain like what is the difference between calories from one type of food and the other type of food, but that's not the stuff that I wanted to share today. So what is the macronutrients that we need to put in our body in order to feed, nourish our body? It's fat, protein, and carbohydrates. And calories are in each. So if I take into consideration 1 gram, if I am not, 1 gram. 1 gram of fat has 9 grams of calories. That's like a unit of calories, not exactly a gram. But 9 units of calories, it's in 1 gram of fat. 4 units of calories you will have in carbohydrates and protein. So this picture right away, based on macronutrients that are going to nourish our body, how much energy we gonna get from food that contains fat, and how much energy do we really get from carbohydrates and protein. Protein are needed for something completely different, and typically carbohydrates are connected with the energy we need. But 1 gram of carbs, it's only 4 units of calories, while 1 gram of fat is 9 units of calories, and that's a big difference, more than twice. So eating fat, healthy fat food is bringing a lot more calories, and it's gonna keep you full. You will eat less of that fat and feel full as well get tons of energy. So just think about that. And that's a huge picture if you will just process that information. But I will mention about alcohol, like I said. So alcohol is not at all an essential macronutrients or even micronutrients in our body. It's not at all any kind of essential for us. And it contains 7 units of calories per gram. That's food for thought, because I know how this goes when we are partying and the weekend is coming, the Memorial Day weekend, and I just invited you for Zoom about mocktails and cocktails. They don't have any alcohol in them, and that's possibly something that it will be very interested to hop on and check. So more about calories, because this calories out, calories in typically was connected with like how much do we need to eat, and of course women and men was separated information. But I can tell you one thing, it's like a mathematic information. It's like a mathematic sentence, but it doesn't take in consideration age, height, weight, gender, but state of health, activity level. It doesn't take anything in consideration. It's just a simple math. And obviously when you are facing like any kind of illness, or you are more active from somebody else, your calories will be different than other person. So woman 18 plus supposed to be having 1800 to 2400, and men 18 plus from 24 to 3200. And as I told you, this is completely estimate. It's established not taking anything in consideration besides gender, and that's it. And that's not a good information at all. So we are very different. Every single person is completely different. We have completely different body. That's why we supposed to not go into calories in, calories out, but look for food that truly works for you, and it doesn't. Some food, it works, some it doesn't. So, height and weight of the body is just not representation for each individual. Same with the age. It's not yet like a good picture of the person you are. Activity is important, because you could be completely stagnant person, sitting in a house, not even going for a walk. You could be moderately, active, or you could be very active person. I can tell about myself, I'm very active. I go and work out 6 times a week, and I walk my dogs at least twice a day. So I would consider myself a very active person. Maybe I am not heavily working out. Maybe I'm not an athlete, because I'm not, but I am active, and I need more calories for sure than anybody else, even in the same age and same height and same weight what I am. So another question will be, what is your weight? You want to gain, you want to lose, you want to stay in your weight? So that will be information for how much you want to calculate the calories in. And I'm already lost. I will be honest with you. I am already lost, because I'm not going to sit in the kitchen and calculate or weight the food or look online like my dinner today, how much calories I ate. There's just no way I'm going to do that. So genders are one thing that we were talking, but also pregnant and breastfeeding. There's so many ladies in a different stage in life, and being a mother or becoming a mother, and that's different. That's another story. So another more information is like the metabolization of the food you eat. Somebody that has very slow and not metabolizing really quick, they will require a lot less calories. For someone that is metabolizing fast and just having, quick process, they will need a lot more calories right away. And that's supposed to be taken in consideration because it's very connected with your health. And one more, possibly it's the health, the state of your health. Like somebody that is ill, and whatever the illness is, your body will need a lot more calories. And I'm not talking about eating, carbs on its own for that calories, because as you heard, fat is giving you the most. So just picking really good source of calories is important, and whatever your body needs. So focusing on those calories super close it's just one big picture, but it doesn't give any quality of like what quality of food you're gonna eat, like if you're going to enjoy what you are eating, if you can keep it as a routine for daily basis. I wouldn't be able, I will be honest with you, I wouldn't be able. And I would love to share with you a couple food that typically we eat, and there's per pound information about how much calories we have per pound. So you will need to divide it probably if you want to check. But the thing is that we don't eat pound of berries. Let's say pound of berries. I love them. I probably will be able to eat pound of berries, no problem. So that's 140 calories. And I will be so happy getting those. But like oranges, they have 210. Apples, 270, and bananas for 20. And pound of bananas, it's not hard to eat because I believe it will be like 2 bananas. So it's like heavy. It's 420 calories. It's a lot. With veggies, it's the same. Big differences between really some good veggies. So like celery, and we snack on celery often. Pound of celery is 65 calories, but broccoli 130, carrots 195, corn 390, regular potato, white potato 490, a pound of potatoes. And I know people, they can have a pound of potato for dinner. That's huge. Yams, my favorite, 525. Guys, I can have a pound of yams for dinner for sure because I love them so much. But this is amazing what I just found, and it's just confirming that fat is so good and crucial for us, because eating nuts and beans are bringing protein and calories and fat. So look at that. Black beans, 600 pound of black beans, and that's not easy probably to eat, but almonds, 2,670 calories, a pound of almonds. I won't be able to probably eat a pound on one sitting, but walnuts and pecans are even more, and that's because of fat. That's because of fat, and that's amazing. We need those so much, and they are, when we eat them, you don't have to eat a pound, but when we eat them, we put the energy high, we feel full, not because of the fat only, but because of the fiber too, and we are getting tons of calories. So grains like oatmeal is just to 280, but whole grain pasta 560, and brown rice pasta 500. Sourdough bread, take a look at this and try to remember, because I will be sharing some processed food too. Sourdough bread, which is very healthy, and I'm not saying everybody can have it, but it's really, really good way of going into breads. 1,240 calories, and that's 1 pound of that bread. So obviously we're not gonna sit and eat 1 pound of bread, but you can divide it. So for processed, I would just go right away to processed. It's like white bread. It's considered processed food. 1,210 calories. So I prefer to have this sourdough bread if I decide to have it, which I shouldn't, because I have a Hashimoto and I just shouldn't go for regular sourdough with gluten. I do myself sourdough bread from buckwheat, and that's a different story. I can have it and it's still sourdough and it's still healthy. I have no idea how many calories there is, but it's really, really yummy. And food like typically we even you know, snack on, like pretzels, 1,770 calories. Chocolate chip cookies, which I saw the video lately on YouTube and I got so much disgusted about chocolate chip cookies, 2,140 calories. What is the other thing that we are eating often from processed food? Granola bar. Guys, granola, I was posting about all of those bars, and 2,140 calories. By the way, it's still about the pound. So you're not gonna eat the pound of granola bars, but it's huge. It's really huge. Like meat, poultry, chicken, and other meats. Like I just ate breast of chicken breast with chicken soup. I just love chicken soup. Even though it's hot, I wanted to have it today, so I cook it. And that breast is 750 calories, and I had some brown rice pasta with the soup and carrots and couple veggies that was cooked with it. So that's pretty okay dinner, because I put so much, not only calories in that, but I think it was like half of the pound, the chicken breast. If I will weigh it, I probably had that. Plus I put some protein with this dinner, which is important. So that's all about calories, to give you an idea that they are less important than anything else in your body, like protein or fat. Counting them, it's already a mess in my head. I would never go for such a thing like counting how many I ate, how many I burn, like in and out. I have no idea. How do I count calories going on a walk with my dogs? And they don't pull, they walk nicely. So it's a very slow and steady walk. I don't run with them. So I probably don't burn any calories on this kind of walk. So think about that. And I can tell you one thing, the holistic approach I chose works, and it gave me a consistent plan that I started 9 years ago, and I'm still doing it. I'm still living the holistic approach to my body. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm energetic, I don't have any pain. My weight is consistent over 7 years. It took me the time to lose something that I didn't need it, and that was close to 40 pounds. But when I lost and I'm steady, I'm just holding what I have. I just got my blood test results today, to be honest, also with you. And I'm so happy. And my holistic doctor and it's functional medicine doctor, he was surprised. Not the first time, but every single time we connect, he's telling me, what the heck are you doing? You have such amazing results. Even though you have a Hashimoto, your thyroid is just working perfectly. Every single hormone is on the level it's supposed to be. And all of the vitamins and minerals are just perfect. I'm aging like everybody's aging, so I have to take a look deeper, like into protein that I have in my body. How am I nourishing my body? And this is the way to take a look at your health, and the weight will take care of its own. And I don't want to suggest it, but I do. And I know that whoever I am meeting and I am helping, number one, you will get healthy, and the rest will take care of its own. So thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend, because today is Friday. I hope you will be having a really nice weekend. We are planning to have really nice weather. So I'm continuing in my gardening, and I will be back on Monday. with whatever topic I find. I will just connect with you guys. And just to remind you, because you can comment under any live you find in this group, they are under guides. So find the guide, it's under 3 dots on the top right corner, or just, you know, on those bubbles, possibly they are visible for you. So when you hop on the guides and you want to watch those lives, some are very short, some are a little longer, and you can comment what's your takeaway from the live. Then you're hopping into the raffle at the end of the month, after the month finished, pretty much after all of the lives for this month will happen. I will be doing a raffle for an amazing holistic approach products. I'm telling you, I am using this past 9 years. And that's why my doctor is typically opening the eyes and telling me, what the heck are you doing? Your results are amazing, surprising. And he was so happy to have a patient like me. So that's all for today. Have a good weekend. Bye.